guys, good afternoon. So welcome back to my channel. Today is an exciting video because me and Emmy are going to switch places, meaning that I'm gonna dress like her and she's gonna dress like me to see what we look like. Now, I know it's not gonna be that much different because we are twins, but we do have different styles, and yeah, I can't wait to see what each of us looks like as each other. And then afterwards, we are also going to talk about some pros and cons of being a twin. So please stay tuned and don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright guys, so this is my finished look, and I have not changed into Emmy's clothes yet, but this is Emmy's makeup, Emmy's hair. Do I look a little more like her? And this is Emmy's makeup and hair as me.
Which is like
this is so
barely anything.
I know. I usually barely wear any makeup. I mean, I wear makeup, but I just don't wear a whole lot of it, so it's gonna be really interesting. But I'm gonna show you guys the outfits that we have picked out for each other, and yeah, we're excited to see what we look like. Okay guys, so this is what I look like. I definitely do look like Emmy, and this is her cute little dress and her sandals that she let me borrow as well. Yeah, I'm excited to see what she looks like. She's currently changing right now, and this is so weird. I really do look like her. That's crazy. Are you ready, Emmy? All right, let's see. Ooh! Oh my gosh! You look so much like me. Wait, back up so they can see your full body. Oh my gosh, you guys. She looks so much like me. Look at how cute this outfit is. I actually just wore this outfit in one of my Instagram posts. So if you want to go see what I look like.
Oh, I just realized you literally
how
look
cute.
the same, like my Instagram post.
I love it. Yeah, and don't you have an outfit with this, picture with this outfit too?
Yeah, but not with the cardigan.
So guys, for some of you this might not be like a huge change, but
for us
because yeah, for us it is. And if you've known us for a long time, you know that I definitely never look like this, and she never definitely looks, well, she never looks like that.
I wear beanies, but I just don't wear glasses, and I don't like just tuck my shirts in like this.
Right.
I mean, I do, but like I kind of like loosen them up a little bit.
And she usually has her hair curled. She wears a lot more makeup. So yeah, I think this is really fun. So let's get going with our pros and cons of being a twin. Okay, here we go. Ready? Mm-hmm. Okay guys, so like I said, well actually I don't know if I said it, but this video is a little bit different because we kind of dressed up as each other, and then now we're gonna be talking about what it really is like being a twin, and we're gonna include some pros and cons to being twins. So let's go ahead and start with maybe the cons and then end on a happy note and do the pros at the end. No, okay.
Oh yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Cons and pros.
So the first con of being a twin, and con, it means like bad. The first bad thing about being a twin is that we get compared to a lot. Wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, like all the time. People are always comparing us.
Yeah, since we were little. I mean, it's something that happens naturally. People don't really mean to like offend you, but it's still kind of sucks sometimes.
Yeah.
After 23 years.
Yeah, it's definitely annoying, and I know people don't do it to be mean or anything like that, but like it just gets old after a while. Like some of the things that people compare us to is like people say, oh, you have a rounder face and you have a longer face, and like that's okay, like that's obvious, you know, but there's other things that are not okay that people shouldn't do, like whenever they compare our sizes. I'm a little bit bigger than she is, and people are always saying, oh yeah, you're the chubby one and she's the skinny one.
Yes,
and it's like, dude, why would you want to point that out? Like that just makes my, like I'm already like self-conscious of my weight, and I'm a lot better now because I feel like I've gotten better with my body image and everything, but I feel like it's so annoying when people do that.
If they do it like when one of us is in there, like maybe that's a little bit better, but some people have done it right in front of, like when we were both there, and that just makes the other one uncomfortable, you know what I mean? Or even just both of us uncomfortable, because after so many years, like that's something, like it's not like we're both fit. Actually, she's more fit than I and stronger than I, but that doesn't mean...
But she's more lean.
Yeah, that it's just like that's just our bodies. She was born first, I was born second, so I was definitely smaller since birth. So people just don't understand that it's not something that's like that we can really control.
Okay, so the next con that we have is that people always think we have twin telepathy. And it's, I mean, it's kind of silly and funny, but like people think that if someone hits her, then I'm gonna feel it. That I'm gonna feel it. And, that's just not the case. What do you think?
I mean, yeah, it has happened in the past where like if she gets hurt, and I know about it, or I see it, or I see her crying, it makes me sad, so I start crying.
Right.
But it's not like if we're in different places at different times, or at the same time but different places, I don't necessarily have that feeling that she's not okay.
Right, yeah. So. I mean, and exactly like she said, like I think when we see each other like suffer, like yes, of course that's gonna make me sad, but that's not really like having twin telepathy. So
well, another thing with twin telepathy would be just kind of like having the same ideas. So that's kind of something we do have. I mean, because we spend so much time together. Yeah. And we're pretty similar in that sense, but it's not twin telepathy. It's just being sisters and just kind of like, I don't know, agreeing with a lot. Yeah.
It's really funny, guys, because sometimes like I'll walk in the room and start having a conversation with someone and ask, and you know, I start asking a bunch of questions, and then like she walks in the room like 5 minutes later and literally asks all of the same questions. It can get really annoying for those people that are not used to it, but I think it's hilarious.
But our friends, they're so sweet. Like our friends just already know. Like they don't even say, "Oh yeah, your sister already asked me that."
Yeah, they just
like,
answer our questions.
Like, yeah, they just go with it. It's so cool.
Yes. Okay, so I think another con would be that when we were little, it's better now that we're older and we make our own money and stuff, but when we were little, you guys, we had to share everything, and I mean everything. We had to share a bed. At one point we had like twin beds, but for the most part, like throughout middle school and high school, we had to share a king size bed. We had to share a small bathroom.
Actually, it was a queen size bed.
Oh, queen size bed.
I mean, a little bit.
But it was practically like a twin size, because even though we had a bunch of space, we still like slept like right next to each other.
I think that was mostly for like keeping each other warm, like in the winter or something.
Guys, we even had to share a phone when we were in high school. Do you remember that? Oh, it was so annoying because we had like little boyfriends. So like I would read her messages and she would read my messages, and we would both lie about it. Do you remember?
Yeah, actually I remember. It was so annoying because like if I was constantly messaging back and forth with my boyfriend, like I wanted to have the phone right there with me, especially so she wouldn't see something like, you know, if we were talking about like just something that I didn't want her to know about or whatever, and then it was just a mess. Yeah, it was not fun. Yeah, it was back then, like before like smartphones were really a thing, so it wasn't really that hard anyway. Like,
but now I think that's also like, it's like it was a con back then, but now it's a pro because we get to share like our groceries. So we split the money for our groceries, and we get to split the money for rent with our roommate and stuff. So like we get to even borrow each other's clothes sometimes. So we get to like, I don't know, it's fun. It's fun because we save a lot of money, and
yeah, as far as food goes, we definitely save a lot of money. Like when we go to restaurants and we see that they're a little pricier, and I mean like if we see the portions are gonna be a good size, we're like, well, why don't we just share? Yeah, and then we can split the amount in half, and we don't have to spend that much money.
Yeah, because normally we'll have leftovers anyway, so it's better to just share. Okay, so the last con that we're going to talk about is people confusing us, and that is probably the most annoying one out of all of them.
By far, yeah.
Because I mean, sometimes people don't know us, or sometimes they don't know that we're twins, so they see us in public, and for example, I'll be walking and like someone says hi to me, and then I kind of just give them a look, or I say hi sometimes because I assume that they know Emmy, but then people get really, what's the word? They kind of get hurt because they think that I just like disregarded them or something. And what else?
Well, I mean, another thing is like if like a guy that one of us has a crush on doesn't know how to tell us apart, that's kind of annoying, because like you should probably know which twin you're talking to.
Yeah.
Or like people that have known us for years and years and years, and they still don't care to like try to tell us apart.
Yeah, to even know our names. I mean, people know our names, but they just say twins, and it's like, okay, like we are twins, but we have a name. Like some people, even our teachers back in high school, sometimes like, do you remember? I'm not gonna say any names, but one of our teachers could not tell us apart at all, and he had us both in the same class for a whole year. So it's like, really, dude, like, if you take the time to know us, you can tell us apart, definitely. So,
but it's just like the people that you constantly see, and they still, like, even some of our family members, I'm like, we are family. I mean, like, maybe extended family, but it's still kind of like, you should know, you should try to tell us apart, not just like. Yeah. Anyway, we're so different. So.
Yeah, and we're okay. Like sorry, go ahead.
No, I was
kind
just...
No, I didn't. We kind of interrupt each other a lot too, so that's a little...
I was saying that, I mean, it's bound to happen because we are twins, but at the same time, that, like, after so many years, like, it just never goes away. Because you meet so many people each year.
Right.
So.
But I mean, we're okay with that. Like, even though it's annoying, it's still okay because we get it. Like, we understand. Like, we can look a lot alike sometimes. But it's actually pretty easy to tell us apart right now because I have highlights. She doesn't. She has darker hair and we kind of dress different. But when we were little, you guys, we looked exactly the same. Like, we can't even tell each other apart in pictures. It's funny.
So, another funny thing I would say... Would you say like just like our students not being able to tell us apart? So it kind of sucks because, well, she was at the district before me. She's been there for 2 years, and I've been at the school. This is my first year. So the only kind of like sucky part is that I get called the other Miss Baca or Miss Baca 2 or you know, and so like little kids or like students will come up to me and be like, "Are you Miss Baca, the real Miss Baca, or are you the other Miss Baca?" And I'm like, we're both Miss Baca, because they don't...
Go ahead. I was gonna say, they'll be like, are you Miss Baca 1 or Miss Baca 2? And it's like, no, we're both Miss Baca.
Yeah, but they just don't understand that Baca is our last name, so like, I feel like even the little ones just don't understand that Miss Baca, that refers to like your last name, so they don't get why both of us are Miss Baca. Right. Does that make sense? Yeah. But it's because we're twins and sisters. Yeah. So
now now we're moving on to the pros, and the pros are honestly my favorite. All in all, being a twin is awesome. So my first pro is that we always go through the same stages in life. Like, we went through elementary, middle school, high school, college together, and
this is, I feel like at this age, or like, you know, when we get married, move on with our lives, that's gonna be probably the hardest, or like the biggest. It's just it's gonna be weird not having her there 24/7, but at the same time, I'm kind of looking forward to that because we've shared so much already.
Right, yeah. But, and even now through our singleness, like, it's pretty cool that we're both single, because usually it was funny, like, if she had a boyfriend, I was single. If I had a boyfriend, she was single. It was so weird how it worked out.
It only happened for like 6 months maybe that we both had a boyfriend at the same time, which was kind of cool actually.
Yeah, and it's funny because do you remember we would go to like the store together and people thought that I was cheating on my ex?
Like, she would literally get messages, or people would get too. Her ex-boyfriend would get messages, or my ex-boyfriend would get messages saying, "Yo, like, your girlfriend's cheating on you," and like. But it was people that didn't know we were twins, so
it was so funny though. Yeah. Another thing I would say is that we have a special bond. Like, unless you are a twin, you can't understand what kind of bond twins have, because I love you, sis. Oh.
She gets so awkward. I try to hug her or just like be cute with her, but she gets so awkward.
Not always. Okay, but
awkward.
anyways, like I was saying, we have a special bond. Like we understand each other, even when we're going through something, you know, whatever it might be. Like we understand each other. We give each other space when we need it, and that's really good. Although sometimes we are each other's biggest critics, like because we know so much of each other, we kind of like you should know better, that kind of a thing. So like if she messes up, then I'm kind of like there to tell her like, I told you so, you know, and like that kind of backfires. But all in all, I think our bond is pretty special, and I love it, honestly. I love that I can just have that bond with her. And I don't know, what do you have to say?
Well, like I said earlier, she's my mom. Like it's kind of cool. Like we can be close. Like we're close enough to the point where like we can keep each other accountable, and she definitely keeps me accountable, and I keep her accountable. But she's definitely the mom in the.
I've gotten better.
I was gonna say in the relationship.
I've gotten better. I think that before I used to be like, no, you should not be doing this, and then that's when she would be like, whoa, excuse me, like you're not my mom.
Sometimes I wouldn't tell her things because I was like afraid of her.
Are you gonna go? Okay, so the last pro that we have for you guys is that we have the same career. We both went to school to be teachers, so that has been something that we have, I don't know, has really benefited our relationship too, because we always talk about work. We work together to,
like even know what's going on.
Yeah, we know what's going on with the kids and everything, and we both feel it. You know what I mean? Like if we're both if we're tired, it's like, okay, yeah, we get it. You had a bad day at work or something like that, you know? And it's just so special that I get to share that with Emmy, because she wasn't going to be a teacher. Yeah. Tell me what you were going to be.
I originally was doing psychology and sociology, but I just felt like that wasn't me. I did want to be a school counselor, and I kind of like still do it in the long run, but I don't know, like being an elementary teacher, it's fun. We get to carpool, so it's less gas and less money. And then I mean, the fact that we're twins in the same school, it's just fun within itself. Like last week we had twin day for homecoming, and that was like one of the dress up days, and everyone was just having a blast with it. But it's literally like that every single day because we are twins.
Right, yeah, I mean, it's so cool because we like stand out, and not like we want to always stand out, but like it's cool because we're remembered, you know, like and yeah, again, going back to our careers, like it's cool because later on down the road when I need help or she needs help, like we can just help each other out, and we give each other pointers too on like how to deal with a certain situation with our students, and I don't know, it's so special. But yeah,
and like for her, since she graduated before me, since I had a change of careers, I was a little behind. For her, she had the experience. She had that 2-year experience before me coming in, and so I get to, you know, kind of like ask her a lot of questions, and she knows the staff a lot better than I do, so I get to kind of like talk about that with her if I have a situation or whatever. So it's really cool.
Yeah, it's really fun. I recommend being a twin. Sorry, just kidding. 10 out of 10 recommend.
Like you can pick.
No, I'm kidding. We're just really blessed that God blessed us with each other. We get to celebrate our birthday together and just do so many things together. And I wouldn't trade it for the world, honestly. It's been a fun journey.
Something that I would trade is actually, like if she could be born like at 12 or like at 11:50. We actually used to trick people.
You don't want to have the same birthday as me?
Well, I mean, sometimes I kind of wish I had my own birthday.
That's true.
But no, sometimes we actually used to trick people and say that she was born at like 11:55.
The day before.
PM, and I was born like at 12, like a few minutes after at 12, you know, like just to say we had different birthdays. Because actually people have asked us, they'll be like, when's your birthday, Miriam? And then she'll be like, April 30th, and then they'll be like, what about you, Emmy? I'm like, May 1st.
30th. But people are so silly because like they should know anyway. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
All right, guys, well, we hope that, oh, my strap is
we're a little dysfunctional.
Okay guys, well, we hope that you liked this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe down below, and I will see you guys in my next one. Thank you, Emmy, for being in my video today. I missed you.
Thanks for having me
in my videos. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you. See ya. Wait, what do I do? Okay, ready? Mm-hmm. You're gonna be drinking?
Yeah.
You're gonna be getting black on your teeth from it.
Do I have it already?
No, but I feel like you're gonna get black from the blackberry or blueberries. Maybe you should put it in.
It's okay.
Okay, never mind. Bless you. Oh!
Sorry.
Okay.
Blueberry.
The next thing. Oh, okay. Alright guys, well,
I'm just adjusting.
Wait, again. Here. Again, we're gonna be like, see ya. Right here. I hope you guys enjoyed us doing a video together. Again, it's been a while. Thank you guys so much. Until next time, see ya. That failed.